Hey everybody, welcome back. This week I've been working on my guided meditation app and trying to expand some of the features. But I also have to do this for class, so I'm trying to make sure that I hit all the requirements. So the expectations for the assignment, I have to, it has to make sense for text to speech, and I have to add some scrolling inside the app that makes sense, and it's not just a demo of it. So basically scrolling, up and down or side to side. And in this case, my app actually has both. And then, of course, the app has to have a great user experience. So to start, I'm going to demo this in the browser version or in the web preview. And this will allow us to demonstrate that the sound works for both the meditation and for the music. So in the web view, I can't scroll down to the music settings because it actually fits inside the window. And when you go into the music selection portion of it, you should be able to scroll, left to right, but there's no scroll bar on here. So the web preview version is not able to demonstrate that. But what it does demonstrate is if you click the Start Meditation, you'll hear a chime and the voice will start up. And for the web preview, you'll hear a default male voice. And if you go into the simulated Android app, this is where we'll be able to test the scrolling up and down, so you don't see the music selection at the bottom like you did in the web preview. But if I scroll down, I can click on that, and then with the choose your music in the music selection window, that allows me to scroll right to left. You'll see some images at the top for the different types of music that you can play, and there's a play button, and then there's a set button, so you can choose which one that you want to not only play, but you can set it now. I do want to make a note that there's something going on with the async storage. So when I click on the play button, once in a while it'll have where the old music, that the original music, when it loads up, is playing, and sometimes will play over. Sometimes it doesn't. So there's a little bit of cleanup that I have to do, but because time's getting kind of short for the assignment, I didn't get a chance to fix all the bugs. I spent a lot of time on trying to fix the bug, but I'd break one thing, I'd fix another, I'd fix that, break something else. So for the sake of the assignment, I just wanted to, turn this in and hope for the best. But overall, it does work. It's just that it has some little bugs in it. So I also wanted to demonstrate this in my iPhone. And again, when you scroll down, you can see the music settings button. You click in, you see the same pictures at the top with the play button and set button. And when you start the meditation, the default voice pops up. It starts to talk about, the gratitudes, affirmations, and the wild card. And what's funny about this is that the default voice in iOS is female. So even though there's a voice button thing, that's for down the road. It was kind of a placeholder. The buttons do work, but because the defaults have only one choice, the male or female doesn't work. It depends on what device you're on. So that's basically a placeholder for future improvements. I also wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. I submitted an application for Apple development and for Google Play development accounts. So there's a good chance that you'll see that this app, when it's finally polished, everything is included that I want. We'll be able to download this on either of the app stores, the iOS App Store or in the Google Play App Store. There's quite a few things that I need to work out with this thing. And there's a lot of features that I want to add into this, but you'll definitely see an evolution of this over the coming probably next couple months. And I will be, for class, releasing the through the Astral Veil app that I did a couple weeks ago. That one I'm going to push to the app stores to see if I can get them to release, or go through at least the process to find out what kind of stuff they're going to potentially reject it on and have to, me make some changes. But that app actually works pretty smoothly, so I don't really anticipate too many issues with it. This one, on the other hand, it still has some bugs to be worked out, but it's coming along very nicely. And I've got quite a backlog of features to add into it, including a lot of educational stuff and customization stuff, so that you can tailor your meditation for what your needs are. I'll add in there's a generate gratitude button, which is connected to Hugging Face. It's a very simple text generator. The problem is that it spits out quite a bit of gibberish, so I'll probably go with a paid API, and to make sure that if I do put this on the App Store, that I don't end up taking a huge hit cost-wise, that there'll be a free part of this and there'll probably be a paid part, where the paid part will have things like the text generation, so that I don't, if people are clicking the generate gratitude button, that it's not draining my bank account. So we'll see. I'm just kind of like thinking through this, and I'd be interested to see what everybody's comments are or whatnot. So leave a comment below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time.